Before setting up a formal meeting with me to discuss wills, I always have a telephone chat with people so they know what their homework is, what's their thinking homework. And typically it will be these three areas. So executors are the people in charge of the paperwork when you die. So you need to think carefully, who are you going to put in charge? Who has the skill sets? Who would be able to take on that role? Who would seek help if they needed to seek help? But by appointing your family, it's their choice whether they want to approach somebody like me if they need help with the probate process. Second area is the guardians. So if you die and you still have children who have not yet reached 18 years of age, who will bring up those children? That may be an older child who's already reached adulthood, or you may not want to limit them, as some people perceive that. So it's typically your brothers and your sisters of you as a couple. There may be some overlap with who the executors are. Executors are in charge of sorting things out. They take care of the money. The guardians are your cuddlies, responsible for looking after the children until they're 18. And then thirdly, you've got your beneficiaries. And I do encourage people to think about beneficiaries beyond the obvious. So if you're a couple with children, you may be thinking each other and then down to the children. That's great. That's a good place for your assets to pass. But if you and your children were wiped out in some common tragedy, who or what would then benefit? It's typically your brothers and sisters or their children, and sometimes it includes a charity. So that's the areas that typically my clients would need to think about before we get to the formal meeting. I really hope that's helpful. Take care.